Hey y'all, I'm Bubba the Redneck, and today I'm gonna learn you something new on your iPhone. So come on, let's get it. Come on! In this video, I'm gonna show you how to use Control Center.
Control Center.
On your iPhone. And I'm gonna share with you my top 8 uses for Control Center.
Control Center.
I like it when it does that. And I'm going to get you a good basic understanding of how to use Control Center.
Control Center.
No matter if you're a seasoned iPhone user or if you're a beginner. Maybe you just came over from Android or you just got your first iPhone. This video is going to help all of you. Hey y'all, just announced 2 for 1 sale on subscribe and like buttons, but it's a limited time offer. You get 2 of them for the price of 1, which is free. It don't cost you nothing, but you gotta hit it now. Hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it. Before we get to my top 8, I'm gonna show you how to access Control Center.
Control Center.
And then go to settings and show you how to customize your Control Center.
Control Center.
So that it only has the features in it that you want in it. The other features, you can remove them. There's a few features that Apple's put in there that you can't get rid of, but you have the ability on all of the rest of the features to add them or delete them in settings. I'm going to show you how to do that right here. Alright y'all, the way you access Control Center is you swipe down from the very upper right hand corner of the screen. And you don't want to swipe from too far down or you'll get a search box like this, and that's called Spotlight Search. I'll be doing a whole nother video on that, but that ain't what you want. You want to swipe from the very top right corner, and this is what Control Center looks like. And this right here is a stripped down version of Control Center. These are the features that Apple have made a permanent part of Control Center. You cannot delete these. You get to customize the rest of the screen with features that you want to add. And that's what I'm going to show you in settings. And most of these features right here, I'm going to be covering in my top 8. So let's go to settings. And you scroll down to right below General, it says Control Center. And you see right here at the top, it says Included Controls, and there's none listed there right now. So we could add any of these. And I'm going to go ahead and add Apple TV, calculator, magnifier, screen recording, and text size. And now when we scroll back up here where it says Included Controls, you see the 5 that I just added are now listed there. Okay? So if we go out of here and now we swipe back into Control Center, those 5 that I added are listed right there. And you see how quick it is to get to those tools just like that. And the other neat thing is it doesn't matter if you're inside of another app, you can always get to Control Center. And y'all, here's my top 8 uses for Control Center.
Control Center.
Number 8. Coming in at number 8 on the list, y'all, is Screen Record. And Screen Record does exactly what it sounds like it does. It records whatever is on your screen. It can be used to record FaceTime calls.
Say what?
It sure can. Yeah, but it can record anything that you have on your screen at all. Now, one of the ways that I have found to use it that's useful in my life is trying to help a friend or a family member figure out something on their iPhone. You try and explain it to them on the phone and they don't quite get it. I just say, hey, hang on a minute. I'm going to do a screen record real quick and I'll shoot it to you as a text message. And so then I get to just go to my phone, turn screen record on and turn the microphone on, and I can show them on my phone what it is they need to do. and I can talk doing a voiceover on that video. Then I shoot it to them, and boom, they can see and hear me telling them what it is they need to do. I'm going to show you that example right now.
All right, y'all. The way you get to screen recording is swipe down on Control Center, and screen recording looks like a little target right here. And if you long press it, it's going to pop up and tell you right here that the microphone is off. Touch the little microphone, and now the microphone is on, and you can hit Start Recording. All right, then we're going to touch it and swipe up. And when the red pops up there in the upper corner, it's recording the screen, and the microphone is recording what I'm saying right now. So I'm going to show you real quick that if I go to YouTube and hit on search and punch in iPhone for Southerners, and boom, we go right there and go to my channel, all right? Then I'm going to swipe up, and I'm going to hit the little red thing up there and stop screen recording. And it tells you that it saved it to your photos, okay? So now we go to photos, and here it is, and check it out. It pops up there in the upper corner. It's recording the screen, and the microphone is recording what I'm saying right now. So I'm going to show you real quick that if I go to YouTube and hit on search and punch in iPhone for Southerners, and boom, we go right there. Now see there, it records exactly what's on your screen and exactly what you're saying. So if you need to explain something to somebody, it's a real good way to do it. And then you can shoot that to them via text message or email.
Number 7. Coming in on the list at number 7, y'all, is screen brightness. And it don't get much simpler than that. All it is up is bright and down is dark. That's all there is to it. But it is a very nice, simple tool to have quick access to on your control center.
Control Center.
Number 6. Number 6 on the list, y'all, is airplane mode. But airplane mode ain't just used when you're getting on an airplane. There's another use for it. I'm going to tell you about that here in just a second. But if you're getting on an airplane, then yes, it is the quickest way to put your phone in airplane mode and to take it out when you get off the plane. But the other use for airplane mode, say you fell asleep last night and you forgot to plug your iPhone in to charge. Ever happened to you? It's happened to me. And you get up in the morning, you're running around like a chicken with your head cut off, and your phone ain't got quite the charge on it normally has when you run out the door. Well, if you plug your phone in to charge and put it on airplane mode, it will charge faster. Now keep in mind, you will not get text messages, emails, or phone calls during that time. But even 15-20 minutes of charging with your phone on airplane mode helps a lot. And I'm going to show you right now how to put your phone in airplane mode in Control Center.
Control Center.
All right, y'all. Airplane mode is a piece of cake. All you gotta do is swipe down and get the control center, and right over there, you're gonna touch the airplane. You just put your phone in airplane mode, and you can swipe up. Now you got the little airplane up there in the upper right-hand corner. When you come back off the plane, you just swipe down and hit the airplane, and you just turned everything back on and swipe up, and you're back in normal mode. That's all there is to airplane mode. And you do the same thing whenever you need to charge quicker. Put your phone in airplane mode, all right? And here's the other thing about the airplane mode block right here. If you long press it, it pops up and gives you a little more controls. All right, your Wi-Fi network, it shows you the network that you're connected to. AirDrop, it shows contacts only. You can get to your personal hotspot here and turn it on or off. Bluetooth on or off, and cellular data on or off. All of that just from long touching that square box right there. So that is how you do airplane mode.
Number 5. Number 5 on the list, y'all, is text size. I tell you what, when them old eyeballs start to get a little bit older and you start finding yourself wearing them cheater glasses and putting them on and taking them off, putting them on, taking them off, sometimes you just wish that you could just blow everything up. Well, this is the easiest way to blow your text size up or down is using the text thing in Control Center.
Control Center.
This one I'm going to show you text size right here, the little A and the big A. And what this can do for you is, we go to reminders, you can see got about almost 3/4 of the screen filled up right there. If I go to Control Center, hit text size, and I pull this all the way down, look how small my reminder screen got. All right, do the same thing, go back and scrub it back up, and boom, back to almost 3/4 of the screen. That's how big a difference text size can make. So if you left your glasses somewhere, grab hold of that, pull down on Control Center, and boom, blow it all up.
Hey, drop a comment down below there and tell me what your favorite feature is in Control Center.
Control Center.
We're halfway there, y'all. We're all the way up to number 4. All right, number 4 on the list, y'all, is magnifier. And this is another one. It's got to do with the old eyeballs needing to blow stuff up. But it ain't just for older folks. Younger folks will have a lot of uses for this one as well. And I know you probably done learned it. You showed up in a restaurant or a grocery store and forgot your glasses to take a picture of something and blow it up. But magnifier is really a little bit better than that. And you don't end up with pictures in your photos later on of products and stuff that you end up having to delete. I'm going to show you some of the benefits of it right here. Most of the time when I use the magnifier feature on Control Center, I'm usually at the grocery store or some other store and I need to look at a label on a product. So when you go to the magnifier, which looks like the magnifying glass right here, and you go to it, it's got a little swipe on it right here that allows you to just blow stuff up. All right. And so if you needed to look at the label on the back, and you blow it up. You can also take a picture by pushing that right there and then blow that picture up. But the neat thing about it is when you get done with that picture, you got an X right there and it just goes away. It does not go to your photos at all. So that's how you use magnifier right there. Them butter beans is sure gonna be good with some cornbread. Guaranteed. Number 3. Coming in at number 3 on the list, y'all, is Apple TV Remote. And no, I don't sit around using my iPhone as my Apple TV Remote all the time. I use my Apple TV Remote. I like it. It's a great remote. It works really well. But with that remote, as soon as I get to a search box where I need to type something, I reach over and grab my iPhone, swipe down on Control Center,
Control Center.
and then I hit the Apple TV remote, and usually it goes right to the search box with a keyboard ready for you to type. I tell you what, it's sweet. I'm going to show you how that works right now. Using Apple TV remote on Control Center comes in real handy when you get to a search box. Like right here, I'm going to hit the search box on Apple Music. And now, when I go to Control Center and I hit the Apple TV remote and it pops up, it automatically goes to the search box right there and I can punch in and it's showing up there on the screen. Number 2. Coming in at number 2, y'all, is Music Controller. And I don't use it to control my Apple Music all the time, but we're talking about Control Center.
Control Center.
And so it is one of the features that I use quite a bit. and I use it like when I'm out on my mountain bike or something like that, and I got my AirPods in, and I'm jamming, on one of my playlists, don't down, don't down, don't down, but I just jamming out, and for some reason I need to pause it, or I decide I want to skip to the next song. Swiping down on Control Center
Control Center.
makes it real easy because it's right there. Boom, you can hit pause or you can hit next. I'm going to show you how to use it right here. Music controller is real simple. There's not much to it. You can see right here, you can start your music. You can skip to the next song. You can pause your music. You can hit this little thing right up here and you can AirPlay it to other speakers that you got in the house. Or if you long touch it, it'll pop up to the album cover. And if you go ahead and touch it again, it will take you on to the song in Apple Music. Number one, coming in at number one on the list, y'all, is, and I know it sounds boring, but calculator. That's right. And remember, this is my list, okay? But it is a very useful tool for me. I use a calculator all the time. Sometimes whether I'm in a store figuring a percentage off, or whether I'm sitting down doing some personal finance, or if I'm just running numbers on something, because I'm always running numbers on stuff. All right. But the calculator and being able to get to it right there in Control Center is a very helpful tool for me. So I'm going to show you the calculator here real quick. Well, y'all, there really ain't a whole lot to the calculator, but this is it right here. You go to it, and it's just like a good old everyday calculator. It's got division, multiplication. It's got a minus and a plus button on it, and Lord knows you always use that minus button when you're doing personal finances. That's the one I use the most. And the other neat thing about it is when you turn it landscape, it turns into a scientific calculator. So there you go. There's calculator. Well, thank you, thank you, thank you. I sure hope I taught you something today. I hope you learned something about Control Center.
Control Center.
And I hope you come on back and learn some more. See ya.